Hello everyone, this is Phoebe. Welcome back to Uber Math. How are you today? I hope that you are excited about the lessons today. Actually, I'm also excited about this. Today, we're going to learn about math activity 2, write simple equations. Let's get started. First, we will talk about what exactly an equation is. Well, we already learned about expressions, which are mathematical phrases. In other words, an expression is a part of a number sentence without an equal or inequality sign. As you see, here are some examples. But an equation is a math sentence that has an equal sign. Look at this. It shows that two expressions are equal to each other. Sometimes we can also see an equation like 3 times x plus 1 equals 7. So we call x a variable. A variable is a symbol used to represent one or more unknown numbers. Alright, now when you're writing equations, same thing as writing expressions, we're looking for keywords, but now we're also looking for words that means the equal sign. Those are is means equals, the same as also means the equal sign or just equals. So let's get you the first example. Okay, example, write the sentence as an equation. We are first looking for the keywords indicating operations, or we're also looking for those words that means the equal sign. For section 1, the sum of x and 20 is 55. So sum is a keyword, and is a keyword, and is a keyword. Sum, we know, means the result of addition. The and is where that addition goes in my equations. And then, finally, is means equals. So let's put it all together and write our equation. X plus 20 equals 55. This is our equations. We've got two expressions that are equal to each other. Section 2, the product of x and 15 is 45. Same thing, let's look for the keywords first. So, product is a keyword. Again, and is. Product means answer multiplication. So, similarly, we've got 8 times 15 equals 45. But actually, I'm not going to do like this. As you see, it gets really confusing with x, which is a variable. So, we don't want to use that. Instead, the number always comes first. After that, we write it as 15 times x equals 45, which is the same as x times 15 equals 45. So that is my equation. Okay, basically, we have some common terms at this table. Let's see. If we have some phrases such that sum of a and b, a more than b, or a is increased by b, we know that we will write a plus b. If your exercises have one of these phrases, difference between a and b less than a, or a is decreased by b, we will write a minus b. For multiplication, we have product of a and b, which means a times b. And the last, for division, if we have quotient of a and b, or ratio of a to b, we will write a divided by b. Now, let's do some exercises. Exercise 1. The sum of 8 times a number and 6 is equal to the difference between 15 times this number and 22. Find this number. Wow, this problem is quite different from the previous example. But don't worry. First, let's look for some keywords. Those are sum, 8 times a number, and 6. Sum means answer of addition, right? 8 times a number, that means 8 times x. X is a number you don't know. And is where that addition goes in our expression. So we have 8 times x plus 6. Next, equal to, here is exactly the equal sign. In fact, we will also have another expression to its right. So let's find out. We have the keywords are difference, 15 times this number, and the last is 22. Okay, difference means answer of subtraction, and is where that subtraction goes in our question. So we have 15 times x minus 22. Now we have an equation 8 times x plus 6 equals 15 times x minus 22. To solve this equation, remember we rearrange it until we have the unknown value all by itself on one side of the equal sign and all the known numbers on the other side of the equal sign. And then you know just what the unknown value is. But how do we do that? How do we rearrange an equation? Well, we have learned about 4 operations. Those are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now, we will use these equations to rearrange equations. We need to understand that an equation is like a balance scale. Whatever is on one side of the equal sign must have exactly the same value as whatever is on the other side. Otherwise, the equation would not be true. So, whenever we make the change to an equation, we have to make the exact same change on both sides. For example, if you want to add something to one side of an equation, we have to add that same thing to the other side. Or subtraction, multiplications, and division are similar way. After that, let's come back to this problem. 8 times x plus 6 equals 15 times x minus 22. We have to find the value of x, right? Well, let's say we have 8 times x here and 15 times x here. They are not on one side of the equal sign. So, what can we do to get x all by itself? We will remove 8 times x from the left side by subtracting 8 times x from both sides of the equation. And we got 6 equals 7 times x because 15 times x minus 8 times x equals 7 times x and minus 22. Next step, we need to rearrange all of the known numbers on one side of the equal sign. So, add 22 to both sides. Then we got 28 equals 7 times x. Until now, to find x, we have to know 7 times which number equals 28. So easy, right? Let's remember multiplication of 7. So the answer is 4. That means x equals 4. And to check our answer, to make sure we got it right, we can see what would happen if we replace the value of x in our original equations with number 4. We have 8 times 4 plus 6 equals 38, and 15 times 4 minus 22 equals, yes, exactly, equals 38 too. So we know x equals 4 is the answer for this problem. Now, exercise 2. A set of 3 chicken wings and a coat costs $8.7. A set of 5 chicken wings and a coke costs $13.7. Find the value of a set of 8 chicken wings and a coke. Wow, it's really interesting. A problems related to money. Okay, let's get started. First, don't forget to underline keywords. We have 3 chicken wings and a coke, $8.7. 5 chicken wings and a coke, $13.7. We need to find the cost of 8 chicken wings and a coke. Basically, we have 2 equations here. So this problem becomes find the cost of 1 chicken wing and 1 coke. If you look at that, it's really difficult to find the answer. But now, let's rearrange 2 equations. So, what is the common between 2 equations? That's right, 1 coke. I will get the first equation minus the second equation side by side. After that, we have 5 minus 3 equals 2. That means 2 chicken wings. 1 minus 1 equals 0. That means 0 coke here. On the right of the equal sign, we also have 13.7 minus 8.7. You can find that the result is 5. Then 2 chicken wings equals 5. So 1 chicken wing equals, 5 divided by 2. As you know, the answer is 2.5. In other words, 1 chicken wing is $2.5. How about the coke? We have 3 chicken wings and a coke is $8.7. Then 1 coke equals 8.7 minus 3 times 2.5. Let's take 3 minutes to calculate and find your answer. Alright, here is my answer. 1 coke is $1.2. So, let's find out the cost of 8 chicken wings and a coke right now. We have 8 times 2.5 plus 1.2 equals $21.2. That's it. Alright, that's all for lesson today. I hope that you can apply the basic knowledge in this lesson to solve the exercise and challenge your friends. Before we say goodbye, let's review one more time. So today, we learned about simple equations. Remember the definitions about equations, expressions, and variable. And this table, there are some common terms about 4 operations related to equations. We know that practice makes perfect. So be sure to do the exercise for this lesson. Goodbye.